You're listening to Midlife Crisis, the #1 millennial podcast with
just the right amount of overthinking,
where two lifelong friends take on pop culture, sports, and the undefeated father time. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Thank you for being here with us. If you're a weekly fan or if this is your first time listening, we appreciate it. We're going remote for the first time today. We got the energy. We got the heat coming.
Go. That's right.
Let's go.
Virtual technology.
Technology is crazy, baby.
Future. First time going remote. Today we're going to talk about the 2016 trend. Everyone's living in the past. Not the now, the back then. Druski's mega church skit that went viral last week.
Yep.
Some online trends that we've been seeing. Sports updates, music updates.
Yep.
And much, much more. And our 5v5 draft for this week will be top things from 2016. All right, Jeff, start us off. What's up with this 2016 thing?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Is it just because it's been 10 years since, and everyone looks back, 2016, fond memories? What were you doing in 2016?
I was in downtown Riverside with Chelsea
every weekend,
on, drinking some Hennessy, dancing a one dance.
Is that when you had your hair bleached and your cross earring?
The cross earring, yes.
Your George Michael phase?
Yep, that time. What an era. Yep.
I was we both graduated from college 2016, right?
No, I graduated 2017 first.
Shit. Sorry. but like we were about to or graduating. And then I still remember spring and summer of 2016 was really fun. And then when I got into fall, that's when shit hit the fan because I started teaching 8th graders, student teaching, and it was probably one of the worst semesters of my life. But yeah, what else do you remember from that year? What else is like sticking in people's minds right now from that year?
It's so funny because obviously, 10 years separated from that time, but it's so interesting how it's one of those moments where it's like, oh, we're all living like the same life. Like everyone holds that specific year with it's like an endearing
fond
year.
Memories.
Yeah, fond memories of that year. That year was a blast, dude. I think I probably went out way too much though. Drank way too much.
How old were we in 2016? We were
what was that?
22? Yeah.
I think 22. Yeah,
that's why we were going out to downtown Riverside all the time.
All the time. I was like, as I was typing the notes, I was trying to like think back to any specific memories, but it was just a lot of spending time with friends, doing crazy things. I was in the thick of doing music back then, so probably still performing.
Yep.
And then I think it might have been 2016. It might have been early 2017, but that's when we went out to Papa's and Beer and performed out there too. This was like the beginning or the breakthrough of like the SoundCloud rap era as well. What else? Just a bunch of great music.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil too many of my my picks for later, but you're right. The music. Did you ever look back at your Spotify top 2016 songs or playlists this past week?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, so I looked at mine, a couple hours ago just to see, and For Free by DJ Khaled and Drake.
Oh yeah,
was my top song. All My Friends by. Why is that funny?
Because it is. I just didn't expect it to be the top song.
All My Friends by Snake Hips and Tinashe. Banger. That was like the end of college anthem for me right there.
Friends are wasted.
Yeah. Starboy by The Weeknd. And then everything off of The Life of Pablo. And that's probably me spoiling later as well. But those were my top songs.
All right. Like going away from like listing things from why do you think like this has become a trend? I have my take, but I want to hear yours first. Why is this all over the internet and people are posting camera roll, photo dumps or like me then versus now? Why do you think it's popular?
I think 10 years is a long time, but it's also not too much time to where you're not maybe embarrassed of what you look like now versus then. At least maybe that's just me. So maybe they're just looking back and like, oh, like that's what I looked like and that's what I was doing. It's fun to look back, but you're not also like looking too far back, like longing for when you were, you know, your early youth. And like you said, it was quote unquote, maybe a better year than 2025 for most people. But also it's just fun to look back, right?
Do you think like younger people are doing this too though?
Yeah, no, they are.
They are, for sure? Okay. I was curious about that. Because I've seen it, but the majority of the content that I see is like mostly people our age. So I was just like, oh, is this all of us just not wanting to get older? So we're like living in the past for a little bit, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think 2018 was a great year as well. So we're going to do this. Are we going to do this again in 2 years when it's 2028 and we're looking 10 years back every single year?
2016 was special. It was. But we just need to move on.
Did you see that Green Day is kicking off the Super Bowl opening ceremony this year?
I did. Not
what are your thoughts?
Sure what that means, though. Does that mean they're doing the national anthem? Does that mean that they're...
Right. Are they going to play, you know, a couple other hits? I actually hope they don't do the national anthem because I would like to see somebody else do that. But if they do like a pregame set, I think that'd be cool. Do you like Green Day?
Yeah. Is that a normal thing though? Like I mean, obviously Bad Bunny's the halftime performance, right? But
yeah.
I remember they started to like throw out other names that could be part of like the performance list for the Super Bowl. Is this something that happens normally? I'm trying to remember why I can't like.
I couldn't tell you any other opening ceremony artists from the past years. I just think that it's smart to, you know, have different music if you can have the same game, right? Bad Bunny and Green Day fans, there probably are a few that love both or like both, but very different artists, right? So yeah,
they usually do it cool. Like it's usually like a stage, not in the stadium though, right? And then they have like
that one will probably be like out front or something like that.
Yeah, okay. Then I feel like I've seen it before. Or like
Green Day definitely, like, this is probably back in 2005. I was a huge Green Day fan. When American Idiot, the album came out, I had that whole album memorized. So I hope they play a couple songs from that.
I think they have to, hopefully. I mean,
yeah.
We'll see. But that's cool. Good news.
Tell me about, you sent this to me, the Druski takeover.
Druski? That was my next thing. Yeah. So it went viral last week. So Druski, for context, I mean, I feel like most people know who he is by now, but just I think it's good to add context. Druski is a comedian, got big mostly through Instagram, making skits, making like, I mean, how would you describe it? He'll like create moments similar to oh my God, what's the other guy's name? Anyway.
Borat? No, not
Borat. He'll basically play a character and like lean all the way in for these moments. So, and they're very funny, and they're a lot
Isn't
of times
he's messing with people, right?
Yeah, he's messing with people. He's trolling, but he's like he plays a character for the sake of like being over the top and ridiculous, so that it's funny. So then this week was like his most viral yet, and it was him,
and maybe his most upsetting too.
And most upsetting. He was playing a mega church pastor, and the production value was crazy. He was like suspended on these cables in a church with smoke. He had a choir behind him. He had a bunch of extras. And when I saw this, I was like, damn, this is like really good. This is crazy. Like, how do you even pull this off? Number one. And that's like all the comments. The majority of the comments were all thinking and feeling the same thing, but it got the most engagement in the fastest or shortest amount of time for him from anything that he's dropped so far. The last one that went viral for him was the NASCAR.
Yeah, he was pretending to be a
white dude at the NASCAR race.
Yeah, and it was incredible. It was awesome.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So on the whole negative feedback thing. So the majority of people were saying like, oh, this is like him. You can't like joke about religion or things like that. But in my opinion, I think people were missing the point. He was trolling or making fun of pastors that just take all this money from churches and then have like this crazy lifestyle and wear all these designer clothes. And it's like, you're just taking the money from your congregation for this.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if you're on Threads, but I am every now and then, more so than Twitter now. And I kept getting fed this content, and there was a lot of pastors that were trying to defend themselves. And like, there was this dude, and he was getting eaten alive in the comments.
I think I saw this one.
He was like, he's like, I completely agree with Druski. We need to put an end to this. This is why I don't wear that much Gucci or something along those lines. And
I saw the one where the pastor said, F that fat bitch, calling him that. Did you see that one?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, and same thing. Like, people were crucifying him. Like, you are the one that like he is making fun of. Yeah. I think you sent this to me, and I didn't get it at first. I didn't realize it was a skit. I just thought, like, damn, that looks like a fun church to go to.
Yeah, no, it's like so in his skit, there's at least like 5 different videos of actual pastors. Like the cables is referencing one video, the Dior blazer is referencing a different one. Yeah, like you'll come across these online, and yeah, I mean, there's criticism on these people, or these pastors are just taking all this money from everyday people that are working, and it's like, yeah, is this okay? No.
It's like you said earlier, it's just the idea. It's something that we all have thought about probably, but the fact that he put all this effort into making it a skit.
Yeah, I mean, I think people forget too, like, comedy, the whole purpose of comedy is just to pull out the truth.
Yeah, poke fun at the truth. Exactly.
Yeah, poke
exactly.
fun at the truth. So, I mean, yeah, like, it's
you toe the line.
He's ballsy.
Yeah.
It was on point. It was great. Right. Great content last week. Oh, okay. So we kind of, I wanted to bring this up really quick because I think we brought it up last week or one of the past episodes about just people kind of getting burnt out on social media and people posting less because everything's performative on social. It's less about following your friends or staying up to date, and it's more just like influencers or just like people doing like crazy hype stuff. So something that I've been coming across more often lately, and I wanted to see if you have as well. There's pages that will intentionally post wrong things, like just news that's just not true, just to farm engagement. Have you come across any posts like this?
No. So they know what they're posting is false?
It's just like, yes. And it's like a crazy ass headline that's not true. Like, I saw one today that was the Lakers are trading Bronny for John Morant.
And people believe it?
Yes, people believe it, and they'll comment on it. But but it's like it's for all different types of topics. It's not just like sports. It could be music, sports, news, whatever. But it's just they're intentionally posting wrong things just to farm engagement.
I mean, if people believe it, that's kind of on them. If they keep following these sites or these handles, right?
Yeah. But I mean, it just makes me think, like, it just adds another layer to the
what is real, what is not.
Exhaustion of social media. Like, fuck, now I gotta see all this on my feed.
Now I gotta go look this up and actually see if it's real or not.
Exactly. I got a trend for you.
Okay.
That I came across, and you as the high school teacher, I want to know. I'm curious if you have heard of it yet, or maybe it's something to ask your students for this coming week, and then you can come back and let me know. Something called vague posting. Do you know
vague
what it is?
Posting?
Vague
no,
posting.
I don't.
Yeah.
No.
So it's a new trend or meme for the year, and it's people posting in intentionally unclear or mysterious ways, or to try to confuse somebody and elicit a response by driving curiosity. Like, it could be like someone posting on their notes or like their story, or a caption on a photo like, damn, can't believe that happened, or something along those lines.
Dude, this sounds like everything that you posted when we were in high school. This is not new. This is what you have been doing. You still do this.
Damn.
Yeah. On my way out, ... Oh, they don't know what's coming next.
2016, actually 2016 was high school, but
No, this isn't new, dude. This is like, I guess it goes back to what we were talking about last week, how people are, they're not even posting their pictures anymore and they're being uber mysterious. But it's why subtweets are so popular still and always were. It's people like to come off as like, oh, I want them to know what I'm or not know what I'm thinking. Yeah, I want to be mysterious, and they don't need to know everything about me.
Have you ran into this though at all? Like just
I mean, besides you, not really, no. I guess like from my students that I used to follow, or like, the 18 to 24-year-old students that I have taught recently, I've seen it probably more. But it seems like what, any young adult does. It's just kind of part of growing up.
Yeah.
So as you still do.
No, I'm giving the deep sigh and because social media just feels so like empty, just pointless. It just feels so different. So it just makes me wonder what the next thing is going to be, like the next wave of, like it almost feels like this trend is like another iteration or version of people just trying to like cut and segment away from everything that social media has been up until this point. Which is like posting too much.
Let's do a challenge for ourselves for 2 days this week. Out of the 7 days coming up, we're not allowed to use social media. Could you do it?
I think I could.
And you got to be honest. There's no way for me to check you.
I think, this week's going to be a little easier because I'm starting the new gig. So.
Oh, that's right. Okay, let's do it. Let's do 2 days where you get nothing. You can only use your phone for texting and for phone calls. That's it.
Okay.
And then every hour. All right, I'm going to do it.
I gotta know what's going on.
I'll do it at least one day. And actually, this used to be an assignment that I gave my students where I gave them a log, and hour by hour, I said, you cannot use your phone today. And obviously, it's, they have to, it's like honor system, but I would do it with them. And every hour, it was like a little check-in where you had to write, okay, I'm thinking about this right now, or this is what I did this hour when I was not on my phone. And most of them were able to do it. So
I actually feel like it's the easiest time to do it now because it's exactly everything we've been talking about. Everything's so oversaturated. What interesting content do we really see? Like, I'm not seeing like my friends post. I don't see what they're up to. It's just some random. I'm over here seeing Bronny got traded for John Morant. Like, just like. So,
and there's so many other ways to fill your time, whether it be watching a nice show or reading a good book or going for a walk, right? So
exactly. All right, let's talk TV, film, and music then.
Okay, I want to start with His and Hers. It's currently top on Netflix. Have you heard of this? Have you watched it?
I've heard of it, haven't watched it yet.
Okay, so threw it on this morning. We finally got a TV in our bedroom, so we woke up tired and we threw it on just to try it out. And we're now 3-4 episodes in. It's John Bernthal and Tessa Thompson. And the plug, or like the synopsis, is a woman is stabbed 40 times and a detective and his reporter wife are involved in mysterious ways. And I don't want to spoil too much, but it's good. I think it's 6 episodes total, so we're about halfway through.
Okay.
And
so short series.
Limited series is probably all contained in this one season. Both of the main characters are assholes and kind of shitty people. And yeah, it's just it's been a fun little, weekend watch, easy watch. And everyone online is saying that there's this crazy, huge ending or twist, which in itself is kind of spoiling it. So sorry. But yeah, it's good.
Okay. I will probably watch it this coming weekend, maybe.
And you like Tessa Thompson.
Who's that?
She's a Valkyrie in Thor, Love and Thunder. You love Tessa, and we all know why you love her too.
Yes. All right.
Okay, what else you got?
Oh, since we're on shows, I got a recommendation. I got a few like notable call outs, even though I haven't watched them yet. Have you heard of The Rip?
An action movie with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Yep. It's a crime thriller on Netflix that's been getting some buzz. So I wanted to throw it in here as a recommendation. That's something
you liked it?
Watching as well. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
I saw it and I was like, oh, this is going to be on my watch list.
Yeah, I'll watch anything with him in it.
Another one. Have you seen Game of Thrones?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Well, this might not apply to you. Or it might, because it's technically the prequel. The prequel is called A Night of Seven Kingdoms. And it debuted on HBO Max. It's set 100 years before the events of Game of Thrones.
I did hear good things about that one. I heard it's more of a low stakes Game of Thrones, but it's good and maybe better than, what was the other spinoff that they had? The Night of the Dragon or something like that?
Mother of Dragons? I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah. So I'm not into the fantasy stuff. I probably should try it, but... Yeah. What about 28 years later, The Bone Temple? You gonna watch that?
I haven't watched any of the movies at all.
Okay.
Ever. 28
the last
later,
one
28 whatever.
28 weeks and then years was the last one. I didn't like the last one, but I am hearing a lot of good stuff, good positive buzz on this one. And the last one left on a cliffhanger, so I think I need to watch this one now. But I heard it's good. So I'll watch that, and then send help with Rachel McAdams, the new Sam Raimi movie I want to watch as well, where I think it's a boss and the worker, who is Rachel McAdams. They crash land on this island, and then they have to figure out how to get off, and it gets crazy from there. So,
okay,
have you seen that trailer?
I haven't.
Yeah, it looks good.
I haven't. There's going to be a lot of good content coming out this year. We never talked about the Golden Globes, and honestly, for good reason. Who cares?
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to watch. I don't know what I would say on it. They're not the Oscars. Right. We'll talk about the Oscars when that actually happens.
Let's do music. So this past week, J. Cole announced the fall off. After 4.5 years without a project, he's dropping a project on February 6th.
Yep.
As a day one J. Cole fan, I'm excited.
I couldn't tell you his last project. No.
You don't think it'll be his last project? You're going to have a project called The Fall Off, and it's not your last project?
If someone falls off, or if they do have a fall off, don't they want to eventually go back up on the rise? I never heard him say it was his last one.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a young dude. He's 35 years old.
Is he?
No, maybe he's 40.
Nah, I don't think he's 40. He has to.
I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up real quick. I'm
gonna look it up. This is where we need our engineer to. Hey, look up how old J. Cole is.
We need someone behind the boards. While you do that, though, I'll talk about it really quick. So the trailer dropped, and it's a voiceover of a comedian basically describing what it means to fall off, especially in entertainment for a comedian or an artist or actor. I mean, so he used this soundbite from this. It's like a monologue that a comedian recorded it's like a YouTube video that got 300 views, and he sampled it for the trailer for the album, and it's you just hear the audio playing, and then it's J. Cole just washing his car in one of those manual car washes.
Yeah.
What I like about him is that he got famous, and then, he went through the whole I'm a rapper now. Let me throw on the clothes and the chain and get the J's or whatever, and then he just changes his demeanor, and then people make the joke that he looks homeless and he grew out his hair and everything, but he's just this normal dude.
Yeah, and then he got involved in all the drama, and then it was I think I'm over this the beef
Drake
stuff. Yeah, I haven't liked his last couple projects. Not going to lie, but
really,
I'll check it out. Yeah, I wasn't the last one I really liked. 2013. Which one was that?
2014.
Was it? No, 2014 Forest Hills Drive. I guess right. Is that what it was?
That one. Mm-hmm.
And then the one before that too, was that the one with Born Sinner on it?
Born Sinner. You like that one?
I can't remember exactly. I know we saw him live. We talked about this. We saw him in LA, and that was right, I think, before he released 2014 Forest Hills Drive. That's probably the last one I actually liked.
Yeah, I think he had just dropped Born Sinner when we went to see him. Yeah.
So
Cool.
What'd you think of Rocky's album, ASAP Rocky?
Haven't listened to it yet. I've listened to 2 tracks. You know what it was though? I've tried to go listen twice and it hadn't officially dropped yet. So I've just I just mentally put it aside. But I did I forget the name of the track, but he dropped this like video with like crazy visuals for one of the songs, and I was playing
with Tim Burton, right?
No, that one I haven't seen yet, but I did see it popped up on my feed today.
Oh, okay. I've listened to it about probably 3 times now, front to back. And my first note on it is, I think it's a grower, not a shower. I haven't used that line in a while, but I think it's going to be a grower and not quite a shower for me.
Okay.
Just because I'm not a huge fan right now. I'm going to give it a solid 6 out of 10 right now after a few listens. I do like the vibe and the art style, like you said. The visuals are cool. He used like old PS1 and Dreamcast cover art for some of the track cover arts, you know. The Drake diss, I was not a huge fan of. The Stole Ya Flow song, it's okay. But now I'm excited to see what Drake responds back with, because if that's going to be your song that you go at Drake with, I don't know what's coming back at you.
I don't think he needs to, though. I don't think Drake needs to.
Oh, he doesn't need to, but he will.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. When did he steal? When did Drake steal ASAP's with Rocky's
flow? I mean, all I know is that
I don't think anyone's
Rihanna is a part of it.
Sounds like an ASAP Rocky song.
Yeah, exactly. And this is coming from myself, who was a fan of Rocky. Like I didn't think it was necessarily needed. Other good songs that I liked on the album, there's one called "Don't Be Dumb," which has a cool like repeating. I think he's saying like the word "dumb" over and over again, but the flow is cool. The beat's good. And then there's a really jazzy song called "Robbery" that's really interesting. He also performed on SNL a song called "Punk Rocky," which is kind of like a radio friendlier song. It's okay, but there's one song called "STFU," otherwise known as "Shut the Fuck Up." Did not like that one. Did not like that song at all.
Okay.
Maybe it's because I hate the acronyms. You know, me and my hate for all the slang. Yeah. But that song was bad. I don't know what people are thinking on that one. So tell me what you think when you listen.
I'll listen to it tomorrow on my drive. But yeah, and then I'll let you know. I'm a fan of his songs, but yeah, we'll check it out.
Sports. All right, what you got for me? You start us off.
All right, I'll start us off. I got NBA notes because you know I'm such a avid NBA viewer over here.
So when you have the notes on NBA, I want to hear them.
All right. Notable call out for this week: LeBron has had 21 straight seasons named as an All-Star until now.
All-Star starter.
First year. Yes, All-Star starter. This is the first year that he will not be an All-Star starter.
Yep.
In 21 years. And I also have the starting lineups for East and West.
Right. And this is probably because he got hurt, right? He missed a lot of games at the beginning of the year. So give me the starters.
Fuck, I forgot to write the rest of the notes.
Okay, I got him. I got the East.
I'll do the East, you do the West.
All right,
okay?
All right, you go ahead.
Okay. For the East, we got Jalen Brunson. We got Giannis, Tyrese Maxey, Cade Cunningham, and Jaylen Brown.
I think this means that we should put a bet on this now, because you should take the East, I'll take the West, and put 10 bucks on it.
I want the West. I want the West. What kind of shit is that?
All right, starting for the West, you got Luka. On the Lakers, you got SGA at the 2, Steph. They only go guards and forwards now, so it's not even like at the point at the 2, at the 3. So guard, you have Luka, SGA, and Steph Curry, and then the forwards, you have Jokic, who I think is still hurt, and then Wembanyama. All right, if you want the West, you can take them. Let's put 10 on it.
All right. 10 it is. All right.
What else you got? A little E-shake right there. Nice. Everyone listening is probably like, what the hell are they talking about?
These idiots.
What else you got, NBA?
KD, Kevin Durant, has passed Dirk Nowitzki as the 6th all-time scorer with 31,562 career points.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see that Dirk
I saw this video.
Made a message for him?
No, I didn't see that, but I saw a video where it was a side-by-side where KD does a move similar to Dirk's, and they're like, oh, he passed Dirk with a very similar move to how Dirk used to shoot.
I think he passed him with a free throw.
That's true, but whatever.
Yeah, see, it was on one of your Instagram.
It's another one of those fake pages. I'm saying you can't trust anything.
Yeah, he had a free throw to pass him, brother.
God damn it.
That's funny as hell. I was going to ask you, based on KD passing Dirk for top 6 or whatever, who would you hang out with if you could pick any NBA player currently? If you could hang out with them for a day, who would you pick? Because KD's up there. I would love to just hang out with KD and just watch him like troll and roast people online and just like see what he does when he's not hooping. Jason Tatum. You remind me of Jason Tatum. Corny as hell. You could probably ask him.
Say now.
You guys would bond, I feel like.
Oh, God.
He could teach you like his rehab for his Achilles and what he did, and then we could get you rehabbed and back on the court.
I can't think of any player.
I went KD. I thought of Tyrese Halliburton just because I think he's a cool ass dude. Mike Conley, point guard, been around forever. Out of Ohio State, funny enough, and I hate the Buckeyes, but I love Mike Conley. I think he's a pro's pro and just a good dude. And then Drew Holiday, I think he's also just like a nice guy who I'd want to just hang out with for a little bit.
I think I'd hang out with Kawhi.
No, would you? That would be the most awkward hangout ever.
And some trees.
Aspiration. I'm watching Indiana. They just won right now as well, so I'm going to kick it over there real quick. Indiana wins the college football playoff. They beat Miami. Good game. I've been watching it pretty much from the start, and it was nice to see a competitive game here and not just another Indiana blowout. But congrats to Mendoza and Coach Sig and all those guys. Undefeated season for them. I think a lot of people were rooting for Indiana because they were a likable team and they've been, pretty much ass for, my entire life in football. So cool to see that. And now we're on to the NFL. We have the AFC and NFC championship games coming up next weekend. Who do you got winning now, Adrian? Now that we have the final 4 teams, we have the Rams taking on the Seahawks in Seattle, and then we have the Patriots going to Denver and playing the Broncos. Who you got?
If Bo Nix hadn't been injured, I would have taken the Broncos.
Okay, so you're taking the Pats.
Patriots.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I'm gonna go Rams.
Okay, you're gonna go Rams over Seahawks. Mm-hmm. All right, the big upset in Seattle. You're not a Rams fan, are you?
Proximity.
Oh, come on, brother. All right, we'll see. We'll see. I actually do. I want to see, because our buddy Isaac is up in Seattle, like I kind of dislike the Rams just because they won, a couple of years back. Like Stafford, but seeing Seattle go would be good. And then, proximity for me, is my brother and my dad, Patriots fans. And this is me like never thinking in my life I would be rooting for the Patriots. But I hate the Broncos for some reason. Like I just don't like them. I'm actually rooting for their backup quarterback to come in and do well, but I do want the Patriots to win. If I was a Broncos fan, I would actually kind of be loving the spot that I'm in right now. Because you have no pressure. You're the 1 seed, but you have a quarterback who hasn't played or thrown a pass in 2 years. So there's no pressure on you. You're playing with house money. It's in your building. You're going against a second-year Drake May, who maybe is too young to figure all this out right now. So I don't know. I know the line is, I think, 5.5. The Patriots are favored, but this Broncos team is good, and I still think they have a good shot to win. I actually would bet them the money line on them this week if I was betting.
Over the past?
Yeah. Okay. Did you watch the other games? Did you watch the NFL this weekend?
I just watched the end of the Rams and Bears game.
Okay. It was a banger of a game, I will say. Mm-hmm. I was sad Josh Allen lost. Their coach got fired, Sean McDermott. Also didn't agree with that decision just because I think he wasn't really the issue. It was more roster construction, I think. And if Josh Allen had played even a decent game, I think they win. I love Josh Allen. And I'm not a hater by any means, but he didn't play well. And I think he would be the first to tell you that. And I think if he just had played, a 6 out of 10 game or a 7 out of 10 game, they probably win that. Yeah, I just did it again. I was going to ask you, maybe you don't know, but like the Bills fans are down bad. Like the Bills probably, I'm going to go ahead and be honest. I asked ChatGPT. I was like, ChatGPT, tell me the most tortured fan bases in the world. And immediately number one was the Bills. Never won a Super Bowl. Went to 4 of them, lost them all in a row back in the 90s. And now they have, probably the best player in the league, best quarterback in the league. And he can't even get to the Super Bowl after 7, 8 seasons. So what do you think? Any other like fan bases come to mind in sports that are just like constantly tortured?
I don't know. I'm a Lakers fan, so it's like...
Yeah,
I obviously don't have a football team, so...
I mean, the Clippers, you could say the Clippers, like, what have they done forever, right?
That's true.
They've always been little brother to the Lakers. I put down the Vikings, never won anything. The Jazz in the NBA, same thing. The Lions, obviously, no Super Bowls. The Phoenix Suns, the Chargers, the Toronto Maple Leafs in the NHL. And then I even put down the Falcons just because of that collapse. I think that still haunts them to this day. So... what do you think of CJ Stroud? Do you think they should move on from him? Do you think they should trade him, release him, or just stick with him?
Are you bringing this up because I had him on my fantasy team? Was that why?
Well, you started him half the year, so yeah. But I also have it in my notes.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I stopped playing him, so...
So release him, you're saying?
No, I mean, trade him. I don't know I don't know enough about the team and what their setup is like.
So he's got another year on his rookie deal, and I think that fans are obviously crazy, right? You let him play next year, you see how next year goes, and then you make your decision. Like anyone who says to release him is crazy, and because he's so cheap right now. And yeah, granted, like the past 2 years haven't been great, but his rookie year was good, and he's still only going to be in his 4th year. Like you can't cut ties right now. I think he'll be fine, and I'm a fan. Did you see Cardi B dunking on everybody that picked against the Patriots?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, just talking shit to all the ESPN.
You think she was even a football fan before, like
no
Stephon Diggs?
No, not at all. I don't think. But good for her, sticking up for her man. Talking her shit. And then the Bears. I don't know. The Bears, as a Lions fan, I shouldn't root for the Bears, but I was sad that they lost too. I was hoping Caleb would pull it off. Yeah. I was a little bit behind on my feed. So all of a sudden my phone starts blowing up, but then I'm thinking like, what the fuck did I miss? And then I fast forward past the touchdown after he threw it. People are saying they should have gone for 2 to win it. I disagree. And then people were hating on Ben Johnson, the coach of the Bears, for going for it on 4th down and only converting, I think, 1 of them. But that's just his way, man. That's just how the Lions did it when he was there last year. That's how he's always done it. So they'll be fine. They'll be back, hopefully, in the coming years. So, all right, moving on.
Hot takes, observations.
Yeah. What you got?
I'll start off with a hot take, and then I'll go into an observation.
Okay.
My hot take is, and I think this is true across the board, no matter your age. But I think it becomes more true as you get older because you get busier. Mm-hmm. And I always see people like, oh, I'm gonna match the energy that I get. Like I'm not. If friends don't reach out to me, I'm not reaching out. Which I've always thought that's stupid. Like if you want to maintain a relationship with someone, it's up to you too. Mm-hmm. And if they don't have the same personality to send the text or make the call, that's okay. Give them the space to do it. That's my take. Like if it's doing something for you, which is the relationship makes you feel good as well, right? You want to hang out with the person. So my take is people need to just shut the fuck up and send the text and make the call. That's my take.
Yeah. Be the one.
Yeah. You got to, someone has to be the glue.
Yeah.
This whole it's a two-way street. Like I get it. But also like that, stop bitching, you know?
Has someone like hurt you recently? Did someone get mad at you for not reaching out?
No. I'm saying when I read it online, I'm just because I'm always the friend to send the text or make the call.
You do. You do a pretty good job of that.
I don't have an issue if it's not reciprocated. Like I don't care. Like no big deal. Whatever. So whenever I see people complain about it, I just think it's interesting. Like this is only if you're upset because your friends aren't reaching out, this is only going to get you less friends. It's up to you. Like if you want the friends, you got to send the text and make the call. And make the plan.
And then if you decide that, you know, maybe later on that's not worth your time to keep reaching out to this person. It doesn't have to be with like malicious feelings.
Exactly.
It can just be like, oh, like maybe we grew apart and maybe we moved physically or just grew up. You know, it's fine. It's okay.
People allow too much resentment to creep in when it's like, it doesn't have to be like that. Just detach yourself from it. It's cool. It's all good.
And obviously, I'm sure you're the same way, but if I lose contact with someone for a long time, years, whatever, when eventually I do see them, it's like nothing has passed, and I enjoy it, maybe even more so because we get to talk about so many things, you know, just over the years, what we did, what we didn't do, what we want to do, right? So
exactly. And I think that's like the most valuable type of friendship. We can pick up right where we left off no matter what. I don't understand the purpose or like the value in holding grudges or resentment over lack of constant communication. That's just not how life works all the time. So that's my take for this week. I have an observation, but I want to give you the chance to say your take if you have one.
Okay. This one I'm going to get a little spicy on. You ready?
All right, let's hear it.
So I've been living in Temecula for 2 weeks now. And I'm going to tell you right now that we have an epidemic on our hands. Do you know what I'm going to say?
I think I do. And I think it's perfect that you're setting it up because it's going to tie into my observation.
We have an epidemic on our hands, and I'm going to tell you right now, this epidemic has nothing to do with, you know, physical sickness or, you know, hatred or anything like that. No, this epidemic, I'm telling you right now, is all about those goddamn e-bikes. We have an epidemic of e-bikes, and they're pissing me off. These kids are going too damn fast. They're not riding in the streets. They're riding on the sidewalks where I'm walking my dog. They're going like 40 miles an hour wearing no helmet. They have 2 kids sometimes riding the same bike, or they're like doing wheelies, you know, through the street. I even looked it up. There were 36 kid-related e-bike incidents in Riverside County in 2025 involving a total of 45 kids. That doesn't sound like that much, but it's 36 too many.
Yep.
And I don't know, man. It's just like ever since I moved here, like this is crazy. So
do me a favor real quick. How much do one of these things cost?
Oh, all right. I'm looking it up. It's like,
how much do one of these things cost? They can't be cheap, right?
I'm going to look up e-bike store in Temecula, and I'm going to guess it's like
in like San Bernardino. Or maybe
no,
they are.
No. Well, no, I actually saw some in Riverside today as well. I was back in Riverside and I saw some.
Yeah. What part though?
Shoot. Okay. I looked up one, and the first one that came up is $1,600. There's one for $900, $700. Yeah. So like I want to get just a regular old bike for myself around here. But I don't know, man. Like I even saw as well that like parents, last year they came up with a new, you know, code that says parents can be held criminally liable for child endangerment if they provide or if they fail to provide a minor with appropriate e-bike, safety or education. So I think that's, you know, a step in the right direction. But dude, yeah, it's crazy down here. Like these kids are scaring me and scaring my dog. So what do you think?
Okay. So I'm glad you set it up, and I let you give your take before I give him an observation because it's okay. Like, it goes hand in hand with it. So I haven't bought clothes for myself in a long ass time, and then today I went to Victoria Gardens, can't find shit. They're like, well, I mean, I could, but I was like, fuck. You know what store I like to go to every now and then at the Irvine Spectrum? Nordstrom. There's no Nordstroms out here because typically Nordstroms are in more expensive areas. So I'm like, let me go drive my ass down to Irvine Spectrum. I go to Irvine Spectrum. I haven't been there in a long ass time, mind you. I'm walking around, bunch of teenagers everywhere. And I'm just like, walking by myself on my way to the Nordstrom, eavesdropping on conversations. And like the entire time, just not weird at all. Stop. Don't make that face. The entire time, I'm just like listening to what these kids are talking about. And I'm just like, damn, like this, it's like I'm in a whole different world. Like they just like the things that these kids are concerned about or what they're into, completely different than the things that we grew up on or, well, I mean, also the area that we grew up in wasn't that like, terrible, let's say. But anyway, e-bikes everywhere, mind you.
Yeah.
That's one. Two, all these kids have these little vlogger cameras. Everyone's recording their day, like experience at the mall. I went to Panda Express to get some food. People are recording the food getting served on the plate. And I'm just like, all these kids just want to be influencers. And
with their phone or with their, was it a separate camera?
A separate camera. And it's not just like one or two kids. Like, it's all over the place. And it blew my mind. I felt like I was in a different world.
Huh. So
everyone wants to be an influencer.
Give me like an example of what they were talking about when you were eavesdropping on their conversations, which I'm not gonna lie, it sounds a little weird that you were doing that.
I mean, it's not like I was like intentionally like, hey, let me listen. It was just, I was casually walking by. I would catch some, a little bit of conversation. I mean, it's not like anything specific. It's just like the type of, like, oh, my dad didn't get me the such and such, or just like, like just really like entitled conversations. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, wow, what a different area that I'm in, So
yeah,
you bringing this up, the e-bike stuff, I was like, I want to see how much one of these things costs. Do you think it's just like a large disconnect between, I don't know, what they think reality is and what it actually is?
Yeah, but that's everybody do too.
Upbringing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different when you're used to driving around e-bikes versus a regular scooter, That's true.
Would you ever get an e-bike or no?
No, not now. Maybe if I was a teenager and I could afford it. Don't get me wrong. They're cool.
They are cool.
But
they are cool.
Also see how they're annoying.
I'm not just hating on the e-bikes themselves. I'm talking like when you get them, or if you do get them, like just ride them in the street with a helmet the correct way. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So as I was leaving the Irvine Spectrum, it was like 4 or 5 kids all on e-bikes going fast as fuck. And they almost ran into this lady.
Yes.
And then they turned around and just like laughed like, oh shit, you see that? I almost hit somebody. Ha ha ha.
They're going like 45 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway.
We sound really old and grumpy right now.
Yeah.
And I love it.
That was like 10 minutes of just complaining. Oh, my back. Perfect segue. What hurts this week?
What hurts this week for you, big dog? What are you feeling?
Nothing. Just need to get back in the gym after a whole week of drinking and celebrating birthday and new job and all the above.
Nice. Do you want me to do mine what hurts, or do you want to do your what feels good too?
Do your what hurts, and then we'll do the what feels good.
Okay. So second week into teaching, and I'm still nervous every day, but I was feeling I was feeling good. I was feeling confident. I think this was Thursday last week. So I emailed my principal and my vice principals. I was like, hey, if you guys just want to come watch me teach during 5th or 6th period, feel free. Like, my class is open. Because I thought I had a good lesson plan and the day was going fine. And, we get formally observed like at some point later on, but I just wanted to at least tell them like, hey, I'm not trying to hide anything. If you want to come watch, it's fine. Come in. Mm-hmm. So then I didn't think that they would, though. I don't know why. But then they came in during 6th period. So so 6th period starts. And 20 minutes pass. So then I'm thinking to myself, okay, they're busy. Because in the email I said, you're probably busy. You probably won't even read this, but feel free. They come in 20 minutes into the class, and I'm up at the board teaching. And then when I see them walk in, I immediately get super nervous. I start freaking out, start shaking. Because they don't know if they should sit or they should come in. And I'm just like, come in, sit down, please, yes.
Yeah.
And so then like my lesson's all messed up. The kids start, kind of freaking out because usually when, admin comes in, the students are like, oh my gosh, like we need to be quiet.
I'm being watched. Right.
Right. So they usually what happens is the kids are like, oh, we should be on our best behavior because the principals are here. But I teach freshmen. They didn't care. They were just like, oh, yeah. So I'm trying to teach, and then things are going haywire pretty quickly. And I'm looking at my principals, and they're not like giving me any, bad feedback or anything.
But you feel a certain way, right?
I can feel it, and they're not giving me any good feedback. So they're just kind of sitting there, like, paying attention or looking around. And I'm starting to sweat, and I'm just like, God damn it, this is not what I wanted to happen. But they left after, a few minutes, and I told them like the point of what we were doing and what was going to happen the next day. And they were like, oh, cool, like, it's all gravy. But I just felt like an idiot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. That's all good.
Yeah. It should be fine.
That's a good one. That's a great what hurts this week. Yeah. I'm sure it's one of those though that probably felt more intense than it actually was.
Yeah.
But it's just like you just feel like all the eyes are on you and they're judging the fuck out of you. Yeah.
And I made my own bed. Like I literally invited them to come watch.
Yeah. Oh, you actually came.
Yeah. Like I didn't know this was gonna happen. Who would have thought? What about your what feels good?
What feels good this week, tomorrow actually, I'm going to start my new job officially.
Nice.
And I'm going to be in Venice all week for my onboarding week. And nice. Then after that, the job will be fully remote. And I'm going to see how long it takes for me to go crazy. Because I'm someone that obviously thrives on being around people.
Movement,
I like to talk and make conversation and, all that. So we'll see. But I'm excited. I'm excited to hang with my boss and meet people in person, the ones that will be here, and just figure out how things run and go from there. What about you?
It was fun celebrating your birthday on Friday.
That's right. I forgot to mention that. Mm-hmm.
We had a great time at your place. Love your friends. I would consider them my friends at this point now. We obviously, I stayed over at your place probably till 12:45 because I had to leave and drive back. But me and a couple of your buddies made plans to play Arc Raiders together.
I saw that, and then
we did
made a chat, and I was like,
yeah.
Oh, this was clearly a conversation in the night.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
So we played yesterday for a good 3 hours, probably. Maybe 2 hours, but it was really fun.
It was what, Adam? Did Kevin?
Adam and Kevin, and then Pablo was going to get on, but I didn't play with Pablo yet.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, super fun. Adam's brand new, so he's like you, learning the game.
Yeah.
And then Kevin's good. Kevin's a dog. So
really, Kevin's actually good.
Yeah, he's like the highest. He knows everything. Yeah.
Dude, I didn't even know Kevin gamed. So.
Yeah, he's awesome. Hardcore. So that was fun, and then. Yeah, everything else is cool. I'm trying to convince my wife to adopt another dog. It's not going great right now, but I'm trying.
So Houston has a buddy?
Yeah, so he's not just here by himself for 8 hours a day. I feel kind of bad leaving him here,
Yeah.
So she wants a golden retriever or like a friendly, nice dog that, I'm more of like, let's go to the pound and rescue another one. And that's always a little bit more... You're leaving it up to risky, right? Exactly. Chance, exactly. Yeah. So, any shout outs for you? Anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, I mean, just shout out everyone that came to my birthday get together. That was fun. It was cool. It was cool to just, my coworker came from, not from Monster, but from my previous job. And I hadn't hung out with her or seen her in a while. So that was cool. It was a great time. I had fun.
Nice. I got to shout out Big Rob, Robert Ortega. We talked at your place about the pod, and he was like, "Yeah, I listen every week," and it was great to see him. Last time I had seen him was playing golf, so it'd probably been a couple years. But he listens every week, and he's doing well. So that was fun. So
shout out Robert. Yeah.
Shout out Big Rob.
He'll invite me, and then it just doesn't line up because I'll have Cairo or something. But hopefully he keeps inviting me because I do want to play.
Yeah. All right. You ready for the draft?
5 draft. Let's do it.
This should be a good one. I have lots of honorable mentions as well.
This was a good suggestion. In the spirit of online trends, we're going to draft our top things from 2016.
And I came up with this idea probably 30 minutes before we recorded right now. So props to me.
And props to you. My list is going to be better. Ready? See if
you go first.
Virtually.
Oh, okay. We're doing it. Ready? No. I want to do it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I went scissors.
Okay, do it again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah, I got him.
You're a cheater. You saw my rock. You saw my rock like 5 seconds before. Pause.
Whatever.
Pause.
All right.
Pause.
Whoa. Pause. All right. I'm gonna go mannequin challenge.
Okay.
Mannequin challenge.
Why? Why do you take that first?
Because it was everywhere. Like literally the whole year. I think it went on. Every like sports team, regular person, everyone was doing the mannequin challenge. It was all over social media.
Okay, I'm gonna take, and so mind you, these are anything that happened in 2016. It could be an event, a movie, anything, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Cavs 3-1 comeback over the Warriors.
I had a feeling you would.
Probably the greatest NBA Finals I've ever seen.
Well, it was the first time that there was a comeback from.
Well, yeah, and it was against the best Warriors team of all time. Cleveland, this is for you.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
All right, what you got?
I'm gonna go Life of Pablo album.
Okay. That was probably going to be my next one.
The last album that Kanye dropped where Kanye felt like Kanye before
I'd agree.
All the craziness.
Favorite song from that album?
Father Stretch My Hands.
Okay. I would take Real Friends, I think. Banger. I'm taking a lot of basketball, but I think I have to. Kobe's 60-point retirement game.
Ooh.
Yeah, I remember watching that in my like dorm that I was in charge of as a RA, and everybody was around the TV just watching it happen live, and it was one of those moments.
I cried.
Yeah, I mean, I hated Kobe back then. You remember where you were?
At Chili's. Yeah, I remember where I was at a Chili's watching the game. And
do you remember that he started pretty like slow, like he missed his first few shots. But then it didn't matter. Like, you knew he was going to keep on chucking. And then I think it was against the Jazz, right? Gordon Hayward and the Jazz. And yeah, just incredible. All right, what you got?
All right. I'm going to go. Drake, Views album.
I knew you would take that. I knew you would take it. No, it's not even on my list because I'm not a big Drake guy. But that album, you're right.
One dance specifically off the album. Huge moment.
So I'm going to take this one even though I didn't play it because I think what it did was important.
Oh, my God. I know what it is.
It's Pokemon Go.
Yeah, you fucking...
Whatever. I got to take that from you because I knew you would take it.
That was my next one.
I'm actually surprised you didn't take it already.
Yeah, and that's because I didn't think you were going to take it. You played it right.
That game changed everything for 6 months.
Yeah, well, I remember when it dropped, there was huge crowds of people in downtown Riverside. Like, cars could barely even drive through.
I've never seen a video game like make people actually
go
outside
in this way. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
And I never played it, but I respected those people that did play it because I was like,
you were talking shit.
No, I wasn't. I thought it was cool, even though I thought you did look kind of dumb, casting your Pokeball out like this, just trying to like find certain stuff. I thought it looked kind of silly, but I respected it. All right, you got 2 more, right?
Yeah. Damn. Fuck. I should have done Pokemon Go earlier. Okay, I'll do Instagram being chronological still.
What does that mean?
Before it was algorithm based, it was still chronological. So meaning if you posted something at 7 p.m. and your friends were online at 7 p.m., they would see it.
Oh, so it just showed up Okay, I see.
Chronologically,
and it's not. That's not how it is anymore.
No, it stopped being like that years ago.
Oh, that's how much I know. I'm gonna take Stranger Things season 1.
Oh, I didn't even have that on here. That's a good one.
Yeah, I need to take Stranger Things season 1, the best season of Stranger Things, and I will. What do you mean? It says a lot. It's the best.
Just talking shit. It's a good season.
I hope that came out in 2016. I'm gonna fact check.
I think it did. Okay, so I have one more, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go. Damn, Daniel. White Vans.
Okay, I did have that on my list too. That was the kid from Poly, right?
Yep.
Yeah, hometown. Alrighty. You want to explain why you're picking it or not?
Yeah, it was just really popular. So it got big through Snapchat. Actually, they would post all the time. It was these two friends that went to Poly High School. I think they were on the water polo team. One of the guys would do like this funny voice, and his friend Daniel always had white Vans on. So he would make these videos that would go viral on Snapchat because this was peak Snapchat. Mm-hmm. And he would be like, "Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the white Vans." And it became a viral moment. One of the early, more organic viral moments, and just became a thing that people started saying all the time. And then they got on Ellen, which was so random because they're just two random high school. Yeah, the thing they got on Ellen and they literally got like a lifetime supply of Vans. Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
It is crazy. My last one is going to be maybe not the start of it, but maybe when it became the most popular is the ad lib.
Oh yeah. SoundCloud rapper.
I loved that ad lib.
Explosion.
You used that in some of your music. I think, was it maybe Panda by Designer? That was like, probably the biggest song that used it from that year.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yep. That's all Pablo and Eric on Heating Up.
Yep. What's funny is I used to tell my students that it was me, and then they wouldn't believe me, and then I'd do it, and they're like, "Oh my God, he did it." What are your honorable mentions?
Let's see. I got the bottle flip era. That's when everyone started doing like the. See if
I remember.
Land the bottle.
Trust me,
up, right?
I still see that in class to this day.
Snapchat peak relevance, which I kind of mentioned already. Yeezys everywhere. Everyone was wearing Yeezys and skinny jeans and like the big old hoodies. Dad hats being popular. This was peak dad hat. That's all I got.
Okay, nice. Arrival, the movie Arrival. Have you seen that?
I don't think so.
Where the two alien ships come down to Earth and they're just hovering over Earth. Amy Adams and the guy who plays Hawkeye, I can't think of his name, Jeremy Renner. It's probably top 5 movie for me all time. And it came out 2016. Banger. La La Land, another banger. Harambe, was Harambe 2016?
I saw that. I don't know if he was. Maybe.
I'll need to fact check that one. And then the Damn Daniel beat, you took that one. So that's all I got.
Great year.
But we can make 2026 a better year.
Yep, exactly. It will be.
We can do it. We're moving forward, and we're feeling good about 2026. Lots to come, baby.
Episode 40 in the books.
Oh, this was 40, right? I didn't even say episode 40 in the intro. I need to fix my stuff.
I know, crazy. Episode 40, first remote episode.
Quarenta.
Good job, dude.
Yeah, thanks. It was fun.
That wasn't that great, but
did I say it right? Quarenta?
You did.
Quarenta?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with us remotely. We're going to edit and get this thing out ASAP Rocky. And you see what I did there?
Yeah.
All right, big dog. See you soon. Get some rest and good luck at your job.
Thanks. All right. Let's have a great week.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.